Okay, I don't know where to start on this one. We were totally dominated. I'm getting texts like crazy. Damn Gaffney, because it's Sidney Rice. Damn Gaffney. Gaffney killed him. You should have told him about Gaffney. Why they let that boy from Gaffney on the field? So they're having fun in my hometown, And but in that kind of feel good, my family knows Sidney's family. I don't know him personally, but my family knows his family. My cousin is good friends with him, and it's good to see people that and think about Sidney. He was a part of. We love our high school. We run the state. We won more state championships than anyone. But Sidney was a part of a special time when we rolled off two state championships in a row and three basketball state championships in a row, and Sidney was one of the stars of that team. It was full of killers. Rocky McIntosh is one of them was on that team. It was just a killer team. Um, but about the game, I knew it was over when we lost Flozell. And all the things that people say about Flozell, um, that's why we need Flozell. Because Jared Allen is basically unblockable. There's only a few guys in the league that can block him, that have a good chance with him, and actually Flozell is one of them. He gets lazy in his technique. He gets lazy in his work ethic sometimes. I know a lot of people say that. He's a penalty hog. He gets penalties all the time, but he can block. He can block, and he can protect Tony Romo. When I saw him out the game, I knew it because I think we were already down 7-0 when at least when I noticed it, and I was like, this is ugly because Minnesota's kind of like us. If they get on top of you, then their defense changes, and that's what happened to us. They got on top. They got on top of us, and their total defense changed. They let those four guys up front just be the absolute monsters that they are. I mean, Allen's ridiculous, and Ray Edwards on the other side. You saw what kind of game he can put together. So, um, and then poor Tony Romo, all he had when he went back was just if you could have saw the view that Tony saw, I know that he just saw all purple jerseys back there because they had so many people back in coverage when they didn't blitz. They had so many people back, and then we was having to keep witting in our extra person or back end to at least chip on Allen to try to get him. I've seen so many plays when we had at least three people putting pads on Allen to try to stop him. And what it did is the other guys are really good too for Minnesota. So it just like let them have their way with whoever they were with, and we just had no time to pass. I mean, at halftime, everybody was saying, we can throw the ball to Miles. Why not we throwing the ball to Miles and all that kind of stuff? We just didn't have any time to do anything. We had no time. And our running game was doing pretty good, but once we had to pass and once we got down, it was really, really, really ugly. There's really nothing to say about that game. There's nothing to discuss. There's no one to blame. Blame goes everywhere. It was just a bad, bad, bad game, and it's a hard pill to swallow from a team that had been performing so well. I don't want to say lay such a dud, but they were just so much better than us today. I'm not going to say they're a better team than us or all that kind of stuff. You can really make an argument that they are, but I'm not going to say it. But today they were a much better team than us. They were doing all kind of stuff out there. Leslie Frazier had that defense on point, and they were on Romo. They knew exactly what he was going to do. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad for us. Pretty bad. I guess I'll make another video tomorrow to talk about more about what happened. I'm and I think a lot of you are like me. I'm really, really disappointed with the performance I saw big ups to Minnesota. Them and the Saints are playing good ball. Number one, number two, they had great seasons. Good for them. But it was tough. It's tough to swallow this pill just because the way we've been coming into games of late, and now we kind of reverted back to that pre-Saints offense where we were scoring a lot, getting a lot of yards, but wasn't scoring very many points. So I think something needs to be done in the offseason with this offense. The defense is fine. The defense was trying to keep us in the game. They were trying their hardest. But the offense, we need some more help for Tony Romo, CJ Spiller maybe, but no, I'm just kidding. Maybe though. But oh, and I gotta say a shout to Gaines. I wore my Clemson pants because of Gaines Adams. He's a part of the Clemson family, South Carolina. Another hard pill to take for the day. All right, guys, I'm going watch this Jet San Diego game and try to salvage a good day out of it. I'll make another video tomorrow talking more about the game. All right, peace out.